How my beautiful queens and house of kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome back to the start of another video. How you all doing? This is just gonna kind of be like a little chit chat video. That's I would say somewhat inspiring. Some that I have learned throughout life and over the past few years about. And I'm gonna title this. I'm gonna say this. This would be the topic. You never know what you can do until you try. You never know what you can do until you try. And the reason why I say that, oftentimes I used to find myself getting discouraged and distracted about trying something new, out of fear and self doubt, thinking that I couldn't do it. And so, for one that, okay, I love to tell this story all the time about when I started college. I think that's like one of my most inspiring stories that I like to tell people. It took me 4 years to graduate from a 2-year institution, and on top of that, I was a single mom. And you know how it is when you're a single mom and you're the main primary caregiver in your child's life. It's a lot that you might face and you have to put up with. But yeah, my grades at the time, like my grades, they started out really good. Like I say, me going to school, like I went off to college after I graduated from high school, but I never finished. So when I moved here to Memphis and I was looking at how the jobs was at the time, because I was working like for minimum wage jobs at that time, most of the jobs that I was working for was only paying like $7.25 an hour. So it's like at that time I was like, Kanisha, you gotta do better. You don't want to continue to keep selling like this. So maybe if you try to get back in school and get you a degree, maybe that can help solve this problem. Like you don't want to get too comfortable with selling for less, and it's just time for you to do better and make some changes. So I went out to college and I graduated in 2017. That was a year. I was 1,000 out of 100, and I think it was like 23 graduates at that time. I graduated from a college here in Memphis called Southwest Tennessee Community College, one of the best colleges. I would say they give you hands-on training, very, very, the instructors work well with the students. They make sure you get that much needed tutoring, like if you need tutoring. And so I was proud of myself when I walked across that stage because I never thought I could do it. Growing up, especially when I was around kids and, my peers at that time, I was always taught that, you wouldn't be nothing, or you weren't, you're not too good for this. I don't see I don't see you doing that. That's just not you. And so I had to prove to myself that I can't let these people words get the best of me, but yet still I gotta not dwell on what people have said about me, because one thing I'm learning that, people going to talk regardless when you're trying to grow and move in a different direction. But yeah, I was really proud of myself when I walked across that stage. Like I said, it wasn't easy at all. Like I said, me being a single mom, and then I had to make sure my daughter grades was on top, and like I say, her grades was on point. Mine's, I kind of, it was rocky for me because, like I say, I had been out of school at that time for 9 years. So my memory wasn't just, it's like, someone that just recently graduated. And like I said, it was a great experience. And then another, I have learned too, like, another, example is when it was time for me to start working a job. I always said I never wanted to work a job where I got to work a cash register. I never wanted to handle nobody else's money. I always wanted to just handle my own money. And so it's funny now because I'm actually working a job where I have to handle money. And back then you used to come pay me to get on nobody cash register. Like now, I do real well at the register. Like when I greeting customers and guests, they be glad to see me, take their orders and stuff. Like I always was I don't know, I think what it was because math was like one of my weakest subjects. And so when I, never thought that I would have to work a job where I had to operate money and handle, because there's still math, you counting when you giving guests they change back. And the thing is, in these times, technology, you don't really have to think in your head. Like, it automatically tell you what to give the gas back. Cause that was like my biggest fear when I started working with the register. Cause like I say, I was mostly on coffee and running food out and serving and stuff. But when it came down to that register, I knew eventually I was gonna have to learn it and get up there, because a couple of my coworkers like, you're gonna have to get up here and learn it, because we're not gonna always work with you. And they, it's true. Sometimes I work by myself if it's, really slow. And I'm gonna have to get up there on the register. So me learning that register let me know that I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I just gotta stop having self-doubt. Like, I feel like it's more to just being stuck in one area. Like, it's okay to, want to, I ain't gonna say want to stay in the same situation, because I know sometimes I have gotten comfortable with, being in the same field for so long and I want to try nothing new. But now, as I'm looking at how things are now, it's like, and these, and now you need to have more than one experience. You need to learn, if you can up your skills and qualifications, it's good to learn more than one thing. Content creation, I never thought that, like when I first started with, creating videos, the editing, like I had learned it. I pretty much kind of researched it, but I kind of learned a lot of it on my own, which was fun. So I'm very thankful that I'm learning that there's more to what you have, more to what you fear. Like, don't let fear stop you from what you're trying to pursue. Like, keep going. Don't let, because you don't got comfortable and you just only good for doing one thing, or you feel like you just good at this particular area, that you can do anything you put your mind to. And I had to think about that. I'm like, Kanisha, you too good to just sit here. Because I have had people told me, you should be a supervisor, or you should be a manager, or you should start your own business. It's been like stuff that's been revealed to me that at the time I couldn't see it myself. Like, it was revealed to me like by 5 different people. And they was like, Kanisha, don't let fear, just go for it. Just go for it. Just try. You never know what you're doing until you try. And so, looking back, and me, even with me starting my channel, I never thought in a million years that I would be, talking and sharing some parts of my life with, with people in the rural and building the community. And like I say, it's been a great journey since I, even been in this content creation space. But it just let me know that I am capable of doing more than what I think I'm not. I'm capable of doing anything that I put my mind to, versus that me saying that, oh, I can't do this. I used to always tell kids back then when I was in college. I used to participate like in a work study program, and I remember one of the little kids say, Miss Kanisha, I can't draw, I can't do that. I said, never say what you can't do. I always say what you can do. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Anything. Whatever you want to be in life, you just got to keep working hard at it and pushing through at it and just keep going. And you will succeed. You will succeed at anything that you desire. So I just encourage anybody that's out there that's, might be having self-doubt or don't know which way, to go far as like, in their journey in life or what they're called into do, just to remember that you're born with a talent. We all have a talent, we all have a skill. There's no such thing as I can't do. You never know what you can do until you try. Like I say, I always been the shy person coming up, and, the shy girl never really, talk a lot. Like I say, that's why I say even creating videos, I never would have thought that I would be doing this. Like, I always been inspired by watching others. That's kind of what, inspired me to, start my own channel. And just watching people share their experiences in their life, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Like, I've been watching a couple creators that I follow now that I have been watching for years, and they really inspired me to just go for it. Because, like I say, I never thought. And then, like I say, it's fun because I'm creating memories for myself. Like I can look at, you know, some of these videos and back and be like, wow, I came that far. Like I never thought that I would be right here in this space right now. So yeah, just go for it. Just don't put too much thought into it. Just, you know, just try whatever it is that you want to do. Just continue to keep pressing on, pushing through, and you will succeed at it. And don't say what you can't do, because you never know what you can do until you try.